I'm answering Nicole Floda's question of do you believe that the role of symbolic narrative is essential to nationalism, that Macedonia cannot sacrifice key symbols like the star and the flag without losing its identity? And then she also talks about the red stripes on the white stripes of the flag on the United States. So when I read this, one of the first things that came to mind was Estonia and Latvia and the fact that they were under Soviet reign for over 50 years. Yet when their revolutions began, someone at one of the huge revolutions rode around on their motorcycle with a flag of their nation. And so this sense that even though they weren't allowed to have it, they weren't supposed to have it, it wasn't recognized by the government, this person held this piece of their history and of their cultural identity and had it within their own home. So I think that identity goes beyond the political atmosphere, and you see that in a lot of avenues, even in Scotland, how they had a huge rise in Scottish nationalism, despite deciding to stay in the United Kingdom, and they continue to have that rise. So within Macedonia, I think that even if you lose those symbols, you're not losing your identity. It may be a change that that people don't want and they don't endorse, and in that sense, it's seen in a negative light. But I think that if you uphold the history and the narrative of your nation, as well as fighting to define and keep the discussion alive, that's where you create your identity and your culture. And not in a sense of without this flag we're nothing, but in a sense that we are the history and the people that make this flag something that is important and something that matters. And so the people are what make the flag, like in Croatia or Latvia, worth hiding for over 50 years and then bringing out when the time is right to celebrate your culture and identity.